dakilang ngiti ng katulad natin kami. Isang araw din ay makamamahal sa isang magsisikap lahat magkakaroon ng ibang hinahanap. Wala itong katulad na sa isang nakisilip may araw na sisikat din. Hindi pwedeng ang ipagpapabilin ang batong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin. Bawat gaway na ako'y aking mahalaman. Pustos ang pagsisikap, pag-uwi sa pangalan. Sa isang banda may munting piling, ibig nais niyang iparingin. Naglalaki sa walang lahanan. Ang karunungan ay siyang mas mahalaga ng ibang hinahanap. Dahil kung katulad na sa isang nakisilip ay araw na sisikat din. Aking bibigay ang ipagpapabilin ang batong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin. Bawat gaway na ako'y aking mahalaman. Pustos ang pagsisikap, patutupad ang pangarap. Wala kang makakaalam, kahit pulos ay tumarang. Sipag at tatas ang ating hawak. Nagris ng ating paglawan, patunay na ihahanap. Nakalang ko ay siyang matutupad.
Halina't makinig sa akin, tamang kabalaran ang kahihinatnan natin. Buwan sa iyong isipan, tagumpay ng tatahakin. Isang pangarap na lubos, landas na iyong pagtutunguhan. Pangarap na inaasam, di mapipigil ni luman. Maaabot lahat ng iyong inaasam. Kasipagan ng sagot, sa lakaman sa kayamanan. Buksan ang pahina ng mga aklat ng karunungan. Edukasyon ating kailangan, kamamangan ating iwanan. Peace!
Aking lilipalin, aking mapapabilin,
ating tanawin,
batong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin.
Kinabukasan pagbabayin, pilitin mo gawin.
Pustos ang pagsisikap,
Pag-asa ay yakapin.
isang
Edukasyon ang kayamanan ng kahit ninuman. Isang pangarap ang tutupad ang pagsisikapan ng lahat.
pustos ang pagsisikap,
Kaya mo yun, kaibigan.
mabubuo isang pangalan.
The unseen enemy crept like a thief in the night, smizing cunningly at people in their sleep, and one morning took hostage of humanity by surprise as the coronavirus pandemic continues to spread its ferocious rampage the world over. COVID 19 took the different sectors by storm, and education was no exception.
COVID-19 pandemic shocks the world. We didn't see this coming. We were caught unaware. This has created the new normal, and we have to embrace it by addressing the challenges it brings.
Determined to pursue the delivery of education amidst the COVID 19 pandemic, DepEd Region 10 launched its banner program dubbed as RX Adobe.
The Department of Education, Northern Mindanao, has crafted its learning continuity plans under the banner program RX Adobe, which stands for Region 10 Alternative Delivery of Basic Education. It underscores the alternative delivery modes under the remote teaching and learning. The 14 schools division offices of the region have crafted the learning continuity plans anchored on RX Adobe.
Always ready for education emergencies, DepEd Region 10 will continue its tradition of excellence in delivering its services anchored on the department's Sulong Edukalidad program.
As we pivot from access to quality, we have to consider a well-developed curriculum, improved learning environment, upskilled teachers, and take into consideration responsive multi-stakeholders cooperation. All these and more are under the program Sulong Edukalidad. But on top of this all, still health and safety are the number one concerns of the Department of Education, especially at this time of pandemic.
Serving with heart.
Leading
Envisioning with our heart.
Straight from the heart of DepEd Region 10.
education must continue.
Amihan ng Mindanao, pagkahiusan ng paibabaw. BigaTEN DepEd, pagpadaan sa edukasyon, mao'y tumong nga maangkon. BigaTEN DepEd, DepEd Northern Mindanao, for the learners then and now, we're always here to serve you no matter how. Pangarap natin abutin, pagsisikapan natin kamtin, kalidad na edukasyon para sa bata, para sa bansa. Kauban, kasaligan, kadampan, kadeped. Kauban, kasaligan, kadampan, kadeped. Ambihan ng Mindanao, DepEd Northern Mindanao. Ambihan ng Mindanao, pagkaiusan ng paibabaw. BigaTEN DepEd, pagpadayon sa edukasyon, mao'y tumong nga maangkon. BigaTEN DepEd, DepEd Northern Mindanao, for the learners then and now, we're always here to serve you no matter how. Pangarap natin abutin, pagsisikapan natin kamtin, kalidad na edukasyon para sa bata, para sa bansa. DepEd Northern Mindanao, ambihan ng Mindanao. BigaTEN DepEd, bigat
BigaTEN DepEd.
Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Ako si Ramon Gonzalez Abrera, aka ka-DepEd Paulo, ang inyong Public Affairs Unit Lead Officer.
Ug ako sab si Candice Racoma, ang inyong rakista abogada aka ka-DepEd Rada. Kami ang inyong kauban,
Kasaligan,
kadangpan,
ka-DepEd sa
BigaTEN DepEd. Atin to!
Ayan, partner, Tuesday na naman. Mga ka-DepEd at syempre, ano pa nga ba? It's our Tuesday habit. Ayan ha, gawin natin talaga to every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Kaya sinasabi namin, Tuesday habit. Ayan po, ngayon po ay ikapito ng Hunyo. Ako, June na partner. Maligayang pagbabalik. Ano bang pinagkakabalahan mo? Magpaliwanag ka sa husgado, partner.
Yes, partner, it's good to be back matapos ang 2 linggo na hindi ko kayo nakasama. Ito, partner, katatapos lang ng mandatory compliance for continuing legal education ng lahat ng abogado sa Department of Education mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. So, comply na tayo, partner. Itong MCLE ay kagaya din ng professional development ng ating mga teachers at kasamahan sa Department of Education, partner.
Ayan. Valid na valid naman pala.
Yes, partner. Pero ngayon, we're here to stay at talagang nagbabalik na tayo sa ating choose 10 habit at sana wala na tayong mga iba pang mga schedule na maaaring maka-interrupt sa ating choose 10 habit, partner.
Pasensya ka na, partner, pero hindi kita mapagbibigyan next week. Ako
Bakit,
naman.
partner? Anong meron next week?
Pasensya na, partner, ha? Kasi meron tayo, di ba? Regional, ano ba yung direct? Yung sa regional achievement test natin. Next weekend, partner, meron tayong monitoring na gagawin. So, ikaw naman. Anyway, pag-uusapan natin.
So, digital pala ang karma, partner, ha? Bilis, ha? Anyway, yes, partner. Ngayon, at gaya ng sinabi mo kanina, ngayon ay ikapito ng Hunyo, rather. So, it is June 7. And for the month of June, partner, we are celebrating the National No Smoking Month in the Philippines. So sana naman hindi lang month ang no smoking. Anyway, pursuant to Proclamation number 183, the observance of the No Smoking Month is to raise awareness on the ill effects of smoking as well as to encourage smokers to give up the habit. Now, meron tayong DepEd order hinggil dito. Meron tayong DepEd order number 48 series of 2016, and in this DepEd order, it promotes the absolute smoking ban inside and outside the DepEd premises. This includes all our buildings, all our offices, all our DepEd vehicles, including the facilities or the venues for the conduct of DepEd activities. Now, kasama din sa smoking ban is the ban on selling or the promotion or advertising in DepEd, including 100 meters parameter circumference na malapit sa schools or sa ating offices. And kasama din dyan ang ban on any sponsorship or partnership with any tobacco industry partner.
Nako, buti na lang, partner, hindi ako naninigarilyo. Baka hindi ko mapigilan, partner. Hindi ako nagmana sa fatherhood. And mahilig kasi yung manigarilyo dati. Anyway, by the way, partner, abalang-abala na ang ating mga eskwelahan para sa end of school year rites. Balita ko, partner, honor student ang anak mo. Congratulations, ha?
Oo, buti na lang nagmana sa nanay partner kung ikaw nagpasalamat ka na hindi mo nakuha ang vice ng inyong tatay. Ako naman ay nagpapasalamat at nagmana sa akin ang aking anak.
Wow.
Anyway, congratulations naman sa lahat, partner. At
Yeah.
tama ka dyan, kahit ang ating mga private schools, marami na rin sa kanila ang nagdaos ng kanilang graduation, completion, at moving up ceremonies. Pero partner, paalala lamang, sundin po natin ang ating mga health protocols nang sa gayon ay matiwasay ang ating mga gawain at ligtas at masaya tayong lahat. Yan ang
Ayan.
pinakamahalaga. At kaugnay rin yan, partner, tunghayan muna natin ang mensahe ng ating butihing rehiyon, Direktor Panrehiyon rather, na si Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, CESA 3.
Ayan, sige.
Isang magandang araw na punong-puno ng tagumpay, pasasalamat at pag-asa sa ating lahat. Ito ang aming mainit na pagbati mula dito sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa amihan ng Mindanao. The past 2 school years have not been easy, and to come out resilient and survive the crisis make this occasion extra special. Therefore, this commencement ceremony after the rain strongly depicts our young learners' dedication, hard work, accomplishments, and triumphs. This occasion is a meaningful moment for both parents and teachers to rejoice and celebrate their children's and students' educational milestones, not to discount the teachers' and parents' stability in this period of the COVID-19 pandemic. As we passionately collaborate as a country, this year's graduation rites are memorable more than ever, since we are now seeing the brighter light to end this pandemic. Thus, today's learners, completers, and graduates are the ones who experience the hard-fought battle to help contain the virus and provide support to those who emotionally struggled during the height of the COVID-19 surge. The Department of Education highly celebrates these acts of our learners because we have developed in them a mind that is capable of thinking and deciding what is right, not just for oneself, but also for the greater good, and a heart that is sensible enough to willfully care for and support the needy. These learned life skills are the greatest treasures in this most trying time, which highlight the K-12 curriculum, sets of skills and competencies. Indeed, DepEd has produced holistic learners. This year's graduation theme, K-12 graduates pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity, underscores that resiliency already manifests in our daily lives, even beyond the COVID-19 pandemic. Beginning today, you, our learners, graduates, and completers, are in the inception of taking your quest for the next level, beyond the comfort of your schools or grades. Apparently, this occasion signals the start of the tougher and more tedious life. Never fear, for you are geared up to ensure your successes. Your DepEd family is confident that you can hurdle every border beyond. Face every hindrance that come your way as you continue the path to your dreams. DepEd is one with you in this journey. Our thanks to the families of all our learners in DepEd Region 10. Thank you for entrusting their education to us. Also, our utmost thanks to our numerous stakeholders who have never hesitated to help in ensuring our children's quality basic education. Indeed, our learners' success is all our victory. Naway patuloy ang ating pagkakaisa, pagpupunyagi, at paniniwalang mapagtagumpayan natin ang pagpapatupad ng dekalidad na edukasyon nang hindi alintana ang anumang hamong haharapin. Ang Kagawaran ng Edukasyon Region 10 ay kasama ninyo sa inyong paglalakbay tungo sa inyong tagumpay.
Marami pong salamat.
Ayan mga ka-DepEd, para sa ating For the Win DepEd Normin. Alam mo partner, dito sa Normin, lahat ng bagay na para sa bata ay ating ipinagdiriwang at ipinagpupunyagi. Kaya ating ipinagdiriwang at ipinagmamalaki ang pagdalo ni Kalihim ng Edukasyon Yunor Magtolis Briones sa idinaos na Second Asia Pacific Regional Ministers Conference sa Thailand lang naman. Aktibong ibinahagi ng Kalihim ng Edukasyon Yunor Magtolis Briones sa mga kapwa niya education ministers ang mga hakbang na ginawa ng Pilipinas upang tugunan ang mga pagsubok sa basic education sa gitna ng pandemya.
Tama ka dyan, partner. Inorganisa ng UNESCO sa pakikipagtulungan ng UNICEF, Thailand Ministry of Education at Japan Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports and Science Technology. Ang APREMC 2 ay follow-up ng Global Education Meeting 2021 na layong suriin ang naging pag-unlad sa bahagi ng Asia-Pacific region tungo sa pagkamit sa SDG 4, pagsisiguro ng inklusibo at patas na kalidad ng edukasyon at pagsusulong ng lifelong learning opportunities para sa lahat sa gitna ng mga pagsubok na dala ng pandemya.
Yes, partner. Kasama ni Kalihim Briones, sino Undersecretary for Legal Affairs Josephine Maribuhok, Assistant Secretary for Alternative Learning System GH Ambat, Planning Service Director Roger Masapol, International Cooperation Office Director Margarita Ballesteros, at ang ating DepEd Region 10 Director Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot at mga executive staff na dumalo sa 3 araw na high-level forum.
Nako, ayan. So congratulations sa lahat po, lalo na sa ating butihing secretary. Of course, nandyan yung ating very own, di ba, si RDR. Congratulations to you all po. Anyway, partner, ngayon ay tampok na naman natin ang isa sa ating mga sangay upang ibahagi sa atin ang kanilang mga programa, inobasyon at inisyatiba. Tampok siyempre ang sangay ng Lungsod Valencia sa kanilang programang pinamagatang WEcope. Ang ganda nito, partner, very catchy, very witty yung pagkagawa nila. WEcope, which actually stands for Winning Encounters, Championing Operations, Programs, and Experiences. Dahil dito, partner, sa kagawa ng edukasyon, Region 10,
tuloy na tuloy ang edukasyon at eduaksyon sa bago ngayon. Ito ang BigaTEN
DepEd. Atin to!
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to present to us an overview of the division's accomplishments, awards, and best practices, among others, as encapsulated in its tagline, WEcope, Winning Encounters, Championing Operations, Programs, and Experiences, please give it up for ASDS Conibel C. Nistal. Let's watch this.
Good morning. The uncertainties of life and our human nature to survive are the greatest equilibrium of the years that passed since the pandemic hit globally. Having seen and heard the effects of COVID-19 from various media caused us a lot of anxieties, doubts, troubles, and even panics. A day after the other, we heard high surges of cases in countries and continents, and even in our localities. COVID-19 had stripped us the life that we were used to. It shut us inside our homes. It even shut some of our dreams. The pandemic was worse of its kind until one day a ray of hope shone. Vaccine against this disease was discovered. Each day, little lips of healing come to our doors and lives. We had thrived through the challenges, and we are continuing to cope. While obstacles had to be hurdled, we learned to race against life itself. And it is in God's most gracious mercies that we are still standing these days, working for brighter and better tomorrows. How we thrive and survive amid the threats of COVID 19 would be one for the book that our next generation will be reading about. How we lived these days will be etched in history. How we cope would be a sweet tale we will share. We cope. This is the tagline that we hold for this season's BigaTEN. Hashtag we cope. Winning encounters, championing operations, practices, and exercises is what makes Valencia City Division a strong, unshaken, and unmarred community. Here in Valencia, we cope because we are cradled in the land of the loving, kind-hearted, and generous Valencianos. Though neither our superintendent, Dr. Rowena Paraon, nor I were born Valencianos, the inclusiveness and the warm acceptance of its people had never made us feel that we were away from our home. When COVID 19 hit, we coped, for the city government of Valencia had never left us. They had stretched the resources and walked through the miles to give Valencia the best that they could. When various distance learning modalities were employed because in person classes were not allowed, we coped. We had delivered because under our wings were the winds of unwavering support from our barangay councils. When our learners had to be in their homes and coming to school was not allowed, it provided us to use our local communities as laboratories of learning. Every parent tried to turn their humble homes into academic institutions. We coped, for our school heads and academic leaders showed confidence and determination. Confidently, we were able to deliver because we have our strong front lines, the agile and resilient Valenciano teachers. When learners were not allowed to go to school, our teachers braved to bring the schools to every house, that in spite of health threats, they never faltered to give the true hearts of Valenciano teachers. They had struggled from module preparation to distribution. They had extended more than the 8 required hours of work. They selflessly gave their nights and weekends. They braved the storms of the new learning landscape, and we coped because our teachers, true heroes of learning, did not fail to deliver even the most uncertain times. We coped because we were backed up with the will of every Valenciano, of our stakeholder, that no matter how tough the roads are, no Valenciano would be left behind. We coped, for long before we came into Valencia, Great leaders, the former ASDSS and SDSS, had painted this division the blood of true champions, hopefuls, visionaries, and dreamers. Hashtag WEcope. Winning encounters, championing operations, practices, and exercises is a child of Valenciano Rise. Hashtag Valenciano Rise. Rendering information, collaborating efforts. It is through rendering information, school and division-based researchers, teachers, and learners' needs assessments, results analysis, and the like had provided us relevant data to craft programs, projects, and activities which are responsive to the needs of the present times. These programs, projects, and activities were realized through collaborative efforts of Valencianos, from the smallest school communities to our last mile schools and to the division offices. Our stakeholders have been with us through it all. In most, if not in every Filipino household, rice is the staple food. Here in Valencia, we take pride with our golden fields and our harvest. We honor our farmers. Our salute is given to every worker whose hands are tilling this sweet home and blessed people. For in the years that had passed and the years that would come, we go because we are never hungered with the Valencia rice. Good morning.
Ayan, partner. Ngayon lang nag-sink in sa akin ano talaga yung WEcope. Kasi kanina binabasa ko lang na yung anong ibig sabihin ng WEcope. Nung sinabi na ni ASDS Connie, yun pala, tuloy-tuloy lang ang agos ng buhay. We just take it day by day, one day at a time nga, ika nga nila partner, one day at a time. Kasi wala tayong magagawa even if it is difficult. The past years have been difficult, especially in the field of basic education, nagawan pa rin natin ng paraan. Di ba, partner?
Yeah, that's right, partner. Actually, partner, yung habang pinapanood ko at pinapakinggan ko si ASDS Connie Belnistal, feeling ko, partner, parang naging State of DepEd Valencia City address. Oo, kasi ang ganda lang talaga ng hindi lang ng delivery ni ASDS, syempre yung mensahe niya, yung overview niya sa kung ano yung papanoorin natin mamaya-maya lamang. At saka ang maganda dito, partner, yung tagline nila na we cope talaga. At first, isipin mo, we cope lang. Hindi eh. Talagang they championed every challenge that they went through during the entire pandemic. Actually, ongoing pa naman yung pandemic. And they are coping and championing every operation program and experience that they are conducting, partner. Di ba?
Yes, partner. At meron akong dagdag na pa-hashtag sa kanila kasi yun nga sabi
Ano
ni
yun?
Ma'am Connie, they are from Valencia. So dapat
Ah.
hashtag we will rise.
Ay, tama. Ano yan siya eh. Maalala ko lang, di ba? Valenciano. Oo, di ba? Siyempre. No, in DepEd Valencia City, no Valenciano is left behind. So bawat sa kanila, I'm just wondering, partner, siguro ang dami nilang rice doon, sa kanila.
Yes,
Sana
partner.
all.
Yun yung pinagmamalaki nila kanina. Wala daw maiiwan kasi meron daw silang rise. So we will rise talaga sa Valencia.
Yeah,
Ayan,
they will
partner.
rise together. Sige, partner.
Yes, partner. At meron naman tayong isa pang guest ngayon, partner. Hindi lang si ASDS Connie Belnistal, of course. Now, in Valencia also, the Curriculum Implementation Division or the CID of the Schools Division Office is headed by Dr. JVC Vigafria, Now, the CID has implemented various programs, projects, and initiatives to provide quality education to their learners. And for us to know more about their various accomplishments, let's watch this.
The not so impressive results in diagnostic reading and learning assessments we conducted at the beginning of the school year 2021-2022 did not dampen our spirits to deliver quality education amidst the pandemic. As resilient and agile people who are conscious that our future depends on what we do today, and motivated by our mantra, no Valenciano is left behind, the reorientation of the Personal Selection Board Committee guidelines. The conduct of capacity building on writing innovation terminal reports and the activity targets the enhancement of creative and innovative skills of both teachers and administrators in creating or innovating school-based initiative projects toward the improvement of the teaching and learning process. A monthly innovation summit was done in which proponents presented their innovations for critiquing. In the same manner, there was an avenue for the members of the innovation committee provide technical assistance to ensure the authenticity and completeness of the innovation terminal reports. Research and conference on curriculum and instruction aim to strengthen the culture of research in schools, provide a forum for teachers and education leaders to share findings of completed research undertakings, and recognize outstanding educational research papers and research presenters.
Division of Valencia City advocates media education, specifically television literacy, among key stakeholders, more particularly children, parents, and educators. Consistent with the objectives of the 3Bs initiative of the Department of Education, this office developed a full video lesson in beginning reading.
The Division of Valencia City, in its pursuit for total quality education, renders all resources to reach learners from different cultural backgrounds and upbringing.
Ayan, partner. Napanood mo, napansin mo, partner, maikli lang yung video presentation, partner, pero kitang-kita mo naman, parang gusto kong i-describe, partner, yung presentation na outstanding accomplishments in a capsule. Bagamat maikli lang yung video, pero kitang-kita naman ang ebidensya, partner. Ang dami at saka ang gaganda ng kanilang mga accomplishments. At saka, if I remember it right, partner, nung sinabi ni kanina ni ASDS, Conibel Listal, na every Valenciano actually is involved in their various mechanisms, various initiatives, kasama ang mga stakeholders. Kaya hindi ako nagtataka kung bakit gano'n na lamang ang kanilang mga accomplishments, partner. Partner?
Yes, mga ka-DepEd.
Yes. Partner, naririnig mo pa ba ako?
Ngayon, partner, naririnig na kita ulit. Medyo iniwan mo ako sa ero kanina ng saglit lang naman.
Okay. Sige, partner. Anong masasabi mo doon sa mga accomplishments nila, partner? Bagamat maikli lang
Yes,
yung
partner.
video.
Oo nga, partner. Maikli lang yung video. Kaya lang tinitignan ko talaga kung sino yung mga nandoon. Kasi talagang kitang-kita mo na pinaghandaan talaga nila. Hindi ko sila nakilala. Akala mo talagang not from Valencia. Akala mo sa ibang bansa ginanap yung kanilang mga programs and projects kasi grabe talaga yung kanilang mga innovations, partner. Halatang pinaghandaan nila ang kanilang mga activities.
Tama ka dyan, partner. Anyway, bago tayo magpatuloy, partner, shout out muna tayo sa ating mga masugid na taga-subaybay. And I'm pretty sure parang all forces yata yung Division of Valencia City ngayon. Ang dami nila ngayon, partner. Tingnan natin kung sino yung mga nanonood sa atin. Greet natin, partner. Umpisahan natin kay, of course, si Ma'am SDS Olga Alonsabi ng Division of El Salvador City. Viewer talaga natin yan, si SDS Olga. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. From Joey Malutano, ayan, #WEcope, #DepEd Valencia, #BigaTEN. Good morning, Albert Joey Tano, Valencia National High School. Thank you, sir. And we also have from Team Cabanao. Good morning, watching from Valencia National High School Division of Valencia City, hashtag WEcope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, and hashtag BigaTEN. Thank you for watching po. Mary Ann Bretania Besos, good morning, watching from Valencia National High School. Thank you, my Mary Ann. At kay Honey Jane Morales, watching from Valencia National High School, DepEd Valencia City. Ikaw naman, partner.
Yes, partner. We also say good morning to Ma'am Charlene Henon Lapisige. Good morning from Magsali Elementary School District. Hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. And we also say good morning to Belle Libante. Good morning, watching from Valencia National High School. Also, hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. Ayan, and we have Miss Emma Kipit Magto. Good morning, watching from Valencia City Central School, SPED Center, Valencia City Division. And we also say hi to Mr. Martin Manrique Rosete. Good morning, everyone watching from Lilingayo National High School, District 8 Division of Valencia City. And meron pa ba? We have Marinette Samson Lawas. Good morning, everyone watching from Bulacau Elementary School Division of Valencia City. Hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. Ayan, partner, ikaw, show me how you hashtag.
Yes, partner, medyo mahaba-haba to partner ha, kasi para full force talaga ang DepEd Valencia City ngayon eh. From Ivy Elioren, hello po, good morning everyone. This is Ivy Elioren watching here po from Valencia National High School. Thank you, Ma'am Ivy. Mula naman kay Clark Bacalso Batterson, good morning watching from the School of Hopes and Dreams. Naku, ang ganda naman. Valencia National High School, Division of Valencia City. Thank you, Sir Clark. Mula naman kay Melanie Marie, good morning, watching from Valencia National High School. Totoo nga, talagang full force sila. Of course, ASDS, Connie Belsinista, thank you, ASDS, watching from Valencia City Division. Mula naman kay Ivan Justin Galario, good morning, teachers, watching from Katumbalon Elementary School, Valencia City Division. Kayo naman, partner, ikaw dyan.
Yes, we also say hi to Ma'am Gina Navaja Bores. Good morning, watching from Tugaya Elementary School, Division 5 Division of Valencia City. And we say hi also and good morning to Vilma Christy Agustin Gagtan. Good morning po, watching from Dagat Davao Integrated School. WeCope, DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. And meron pa ba? We have Elsie Limocon Katuba. Good morning, watching from Mahayahay Elementary School Division of Valencia City. God bless mga ka-DepEd. Hashtag DepEd Valencia. Hashtag BigaTEN. And
Ayan.
we
Si
also
partner.
say good morning. Ayan, mamaya, meron ulit yan, partner. I'm very sure.
Yes, it's a long list actually, partner. Mamaya, babati natin yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Hindi lang sa DepEd Valencia, of course, partner pati na rin via DepEd Philippines. Mamaya yan. Anyway, ngayon naman po mga ka-DepEd, tunghayan naman natin itong nagbigay karangalan hindi lamang sa sangay ng lungsod Valencia, kundi sa buong Rehiyon 10. Sila po ay nakatanggap ng karangalan mula sa National Council for Children's Television. Ginawaran lang naman sila ng Best in Direction Documentary Award at ng Audience Choice Award Children Division. Mga ka-DepEd, tunghayan po natin ang Kanak Ha Banwa ng Dreamer Production.
Saan ba tayo dadako? Ang pagdagsa ng pandemya ay nagdulot ng malaking sugat sa bawat tao. Marami ang nawala ng trabaho at tila nawawala na rin ng pag-asa. Bawat araw ay isang dagok na kailangang harapin. Kung ano-ano na lang ang ginagawa para lang kumita. Paano kung ang sistema ng paghahanap buhay ay hindi tugma sa iyong nakagisnan? Paano kung ito ay ang pagbabarter? Mabubuhay ka ba sa pakikipagbarter lamang? Dito sa sitio ng Sinakuruhan sa bayan ng San Fernando, Bukidnon, namumuhay ang isa sa 7 tribo ng probinsya, ang Tigwahanon. isang tribong malayo sa makabagong kabihasnan, namumuhay ng payak at payapa sa kanilang maliit na lugar sa tuktok ng bundok. Sila ay nagsisilbing inspirasyon at patunay na ang kawalan ng pera ay hindi hadlang tungo sa masaya at kontentong pamumuhay kahit sa kasagsagan ng pandemya.
Sukad to pag lockdown to tibuok no kalibutan dia sugod to Valencia. Antod na naitabo no wa kayong naka tupang-tupang dia tungod to kaldo kay ra ko katakdan kay to si kano virus pero wala man na kay takan tanan natakdan to kanami ng kaliwat nya pasalamat kira to ni pareho karit mo kasakitan nya tungod to mo lagot mundaan no may ni yan ni gopaswami to kanamin panginabuhi na silbi pang reserva to pangonsumuloy nakalahukay koy bisan to pila ano bulan antong yun mo kabuan sa pangitabo to sa COVID.
Araw-araw ay sama-sama silang nagtatanim. Sama-sama din silang nag-aani ng mga bunga mula sa kanilang pagtsatsaga at pagsisikap. Ang pagproseso ng hibla ng abaka ay ang pangunahing hanap buhay nila. Ngunit hindi ito para ibenta, kundi pakikipag-barter ang kanilang pag-asa upang makaraos sa araw-araw lalo na noong nagsimula ang lockdown.
Ang barter ay isang dating pamamaraan ng pagpapalitan ng mga produkto. At ito ay ikinasisiya natin dahil hanggang ngayon ay may mga tao pa rin ginagawa ito.
Ang pag-aani ng abaka ay nakasanayan ng mga tigwahanon na ipinasa sa bawat henerasyon na kahit ang batang ito na 3 taong gulang pa lamang ay tinuturuan na sa pag-aani ng abaka. Pagsikat ng araw, sama-sama silang mag-aani. Kukunin nila ang hibla ng abaka gamit ang kiligyan. Pinapatuyo nila ito ng ilang araw bago ito ipagbabarter.
Panain ka mo kibang damat ko. Sa'yo kay na ko'y COVID na sa'yo kayo tulungan. Yan na yun. Kaya na yun, trabaho kag manunit. Manghimot siya ko.
Kahit pa sa kabi-kabilang dagok na binigay ng COVID-19 ay nananatili silang masaya at kontento sa kanilang lugar. Pagbabarter, pamumuhay na di umiikot sa salapi. Naghihingaluman ang mundo dahil sa banta ng pandemya, ang mga ngiti sa labi ng bawat isa ay nag-aalis ng mga pangamba. Mga tawa na nagbibigay pag-asa. Isang malaking patunay na kahit anong mangyari, kahit ilang libong bundok ang ating pasan, basta tayo ay masipag at nagtutulungan, meron pa ring maliwanag na hinaharap na naghihintay sa atin. Tara, doon po sa amin!
Ayan, partner. Anong masasabi mo dito, partner, sa pinanood natin na video?
Yan, partner. We're back.
Yes.
Yes,
Partner.
partner. Napanood na natin ang, anong title nga nun? Kanak Habanua ng Dreamer Production at hindi ako nagtataka, partner, kung bakit nanalo sila ng Best in Direction Documentary Award. Talaga namang ang galing ng kanilang documentary. Parang pang ano talaga, partner, pang national television talaga. Hindi pa tayo nakakagawa ng ganong documentary, partner. Sa susunod, gagawa tayo sa BigaTEN.
Yes. Alam mo, partner, kung hindi ka nagtataka, partner, ako naman nagtataka ako, partner. paano mo nabasa yung utak ko? Ganon din sana yung sasabihin ko na hindi ako nagtataka bakit nanalo sila ng Best in Direction Documentary at saka Audience Choice Award. Kasi habang pinapanood ko yung video, partner, ang ano lang talaga ang ganda, no, simple, totoo, very authentic, realistic. Ang ganda. At saka nakadagdag pa rin doon, partner, no, sa impact talaga. Yung nag-narrate kasi bata 'di ba? Ang ganda Parang ito yata isa sa pinakamagandang videos, isa sa pinakamagandang video or ang pinakamagandang video so far na nakita ko, napanood ko, ha? Kasi ang ganda Ang ganda talaga
Yes, partner. One of the best videos that we have featured here in BigaTEN DepEd 10.
Yeah.
At gaya nga ng sinabi mo, kasi bata yung nag-narrate. Very sincere and authentic talaga, partner.
Yeah. Hopefully, magkakaroon
Yes,
pa tayo ng
partner.
marami pang
So,
videos.
ayun, napanood natin.
Sige, partner. Ang sinasabi ko lang, actually, hopefully, magkakaroon pa tayo ng marami pang
Yes, partner.
videos na tulad nito. Sige, go on, partner.
Nananawagan tayo, partner, sa ating mga division offices na kailangan nating ng mas maraming videos na kagaya nun, partner.
Yes, definitely. Sige, go on, partner.
Okay, partner. Okay, moving on, partner and ladies and gentlemen, we also have the division's onboarding program. Ano ba itong onboarding program na ito? Ito ang onboarding program for entrance or open, which was chosen by the NAIAP Central Office to be shared during the second knowledge sharing session on professional development practices on May 25 to 27, 2022. Now, the activity gathered notable practices that have been proven effective in the professional development of teachers from the regional, division, and school levels. The activity likewise afforded the opportunity to identify vertical alignment of the field partners and NAIAP Central Office on how they design and develop professional development programs, and for NAIAP Central Office to continuously refine its processes as part of its transformation as the overall in charge of professional development initiatives for both teachers and school leaders.
That's right, partner. Among all the divisions in the country, DepEd Valencia City was one of the 8 divisions chosen to present a notable professional development program. The activity was presented by SGOD Chief Dr. Esther V. Tabanyag. Mga ka-DepEd, panoorin po natin ito.
Valencia is a component city in the landlocked province of Bukidnon. The city has a land area of 587.29 square kilometers, or 226.75 square miles, which constitutes 5.59% of Bukidnon's total area. Its population, as determined by the 2020 census, was 216,546. This represented 14.05% of the total population of Bukidnon province, or 4.31% of the overall population of the northern Mindanao region. Based on these figures, the population density is computed at 369 inhabitants per square kilometer, or 955 inhabitants per square mile. DepEd Valencia City is a medium division with a total of 1,973 employees. 1,745 are teaching, and 228 are non-teaching personnel. This is led by the school's division superintendent, Dr. Rowena H. Paraon, and Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Conibel C. Nistal. The division have always been responsive to all DepEd programs and projects. These are manifested in the school's operations, which gained recognition from various disciplines. On the same note, teachers were equipped with the necessary trainings to enhance or hone their skills in the delivery of their functions. During the COVID-19 surge, teachers have drastically changed their mode of lesson delivery from face-to-face to modular learning modality. Selected schools are also addressing the dire need of the learners through radio-based learning modality and online learning modality.
The division believes that to strengthen teacher education in the country, Republic Act No. 7784, particularly Section 7-F, has mandated to design collaborative programs or projects that will enhance pre-service teacher training, in-service training, retraining orientation, and teacher development. Capacitating teachers to safeguard their well-being and professional development is one of the fundamental platforms to ensure the delivery of basic education curriculum. Thus, the Division of Valencia City provides professional gatherings which aspire to enhance teachers' knowledge, skills, values, and commitment to the profession, sustain teacher commitment and retention in the organization, and reiterate the upbringing of ethical standards.
However, teachers have always been challenged with a handful of factors the division deemed necessary to provide other imperative topics for newly hired teachers apart from knowing the PPST. They must learn the ideas on the Department of Education and organizational structure, career pathways, instructional strategies, modalities for the 21st century teachers amid COVID-19 pandemic, code of conduct and ethical standards for public officials and employees in RA 6713, child protection policy, benefits and privileges of teachers and employees, learning resources management and development system, classroom structuring, DepEd programs and projects. With the latter ideas, the division believes that with open program, it can hold more talent and skills in performing their duties and responsibilities.
Teacher Induction Program, or TIP, aims that newly hired teachers get acquainted with the organization. It introduces the new teachers to DepEd values as it translates to the way it delivers its service in accordance to its mandate, vision, mission, and goals. It sets out DepEd's policies and guidelines that reflect standards on teaching practices that are consistent with DepEd's core values: maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. It aims to help the new teachers to realize their professional development goals in their journey at DepEd. Open is a division initiative anchored on TIP.
Onboarding program for entrants, or OPEN, is a 3-day seminar workshop that aims to help teachers adapt to the new culture of the workplace. It facilitates transition for new employees, giving them the time, support, and relationships they need to prosper. It is a continuous professional development program designed to provide a systematic and comprehensive support to newly hired teachers to fully immerse them in the teaching profession in the Department of Education. With OPEN, newly hired teachers will be updated on the current issues and trends in education. They will be oriented in the rights, privileges, duties, responsibilities, accountabilities, and ethical standards of teachers and be officially welcomed in the Department of Education. This training or webinar seeks to strengthen their ability and communicate in participating in professional networks to share knowledge and to enhance practice. That is BPST Strand 7.3. Setting professional development goals based on the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. Use of effective verbal and nonverbal classroom communication strategies to support learning understanding, participating and engagement and achievement. Domain 1.6. It aims to enhance their ability and commitment to establish a safe and secure environment to enhance learning by ensuring the total well-being and emotional safety of students. That is Domain 2.7. Reviewing regularly personal and teaching practice using existing laws and regulations that apply to the teaching profession and the responsibilities specified in the Code of Conduct for Teachers, or PPST Strand 6.3. Selecting, developing, organizing, and using appropriate teaching and learning experiences to address learning goals, PPST Strand 4.5. Reviewing regularly personal teaching practice, using existing laws and regulations that apply to the teaching profession and the responsibilities specified in the Code of Conduct for Teachers, PPST Strand 6.3. Establishing safe, secure learning environments to enhance learning through the consistent implementation of policies, guidelines, and procedures, and selecting, developing, organizing, and using appropriate teaching and learning resources to address learning goals, PPST Strand 4.5. Specifically, this program aims to orient beginning teachers about the organizational structure, career pathways, instructional strategies in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic, Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Servants and Employees, or RA 6713, Child Protection Policy, the benefits and privileges of teachers and employees, including financial literacy, Learning Resource Management and Development System, or LRMDS, dress code and structuring of classrooms. Provide a comprehensive and systematic support system for newly hired teachers and employees, and establish a strong commitment on the part of the newly hired teachers to increase teacher retention in the division of Valencia City.
Valencia National High School is one with the division of Valencia City and the entire Department of Education in ensuring that all learners have access to quality education despite the challenges brought by the pandemic. We adhere to our principle of helping our learners achieve their hopes and dreams of a better and brighter future. Able to guarantee that BNHS can equip our learners with the lifelong learning that we envision them to have, we must also ensure that all teachers, regardless of their years in service in the department, are fully armored to face the continuous fight for illiteracy, mediocrity, and ignorance. We believe that teachers cannot give what they do not have. With the advent of Open, or the onboarding program for entrance in the division of Valencia City, we felt the load of assisting the newly hired teachers, integration to the system, lightened and become easier. We provided a clear direction as to how to efficiently integrate them into the DepEd's culture of commitment and excellence. At the school level, Learning Action Cell, or LAC, sessions were conducted and is still being conducted in each department with various topics focused on the professional development of teachers, even after they have attended the various webinars conducted by the division, regional, and national levels as well. All teachers are included because we are certain that even highly proficient teachers need to be updated with their skills and provide them with venues where they can share and exchange ideas and experiences with a new teacher entrance. This way, the school encourages the teachers to nurture a community where collaboration is emphasized. Aside from various LAC sessions, the school also practices the teacher buddy system, where a newly hired teacher is paired with a highly proficient teacher within the same department. This is a partnership which we believe follows the concept of mutualism by principle. Therefore, The newly hired teachers can benefit the mentoring they get from the highly proficient teachers, while the highly proficient teachers get to develop their mentoring and leadership skills through the guidance they provide to the newly hired partners. Guidance and assistance are not only limited to one aspect, but to the totality of being a teacher. With this in place, the school administration believes that we can produce committed teachers with the ability to love even the unlovable, master the subject taught, different models of teaching, and the ability to work with others harmoniously with the common goal of providing basic quality education to our learners. Sulong Edukalidad, para sa bata, para sa bayan. This is Teacher R. God bless and more power.
The division conducted the training with the following topics: the DepEd and organizational structure, career pathways, instructional strategies, modalities for the 21st century teachers amidst COVID-19 pandemic, code of conduct and ethical standards for public officials and employees, or Republic Act 6713. Child Protection Policy, Benefits and Privileges of Teachers and Employees, Learning Resource Management and Development System, Dress Code and Social Media Ethics, Classroom Structuring, DepEd Programs and Projects. The division gave updates on the current trends and issues in education, had orientation on the rights, privileges, duties, responsibilities, accountabilities, work-related topics, and ethical standards of teachers. We reached the newly hired teachers from 0 to 3 years. Newly hired teachers gained information, identified the concepts and processes involved, had increased awareness of skills and developmental needs, and made a journal, reflection notes, and commitment forms. The design and development of the OPEN program utilizes the input, process, output model. It can be gleaned that the program focuses on the 8 salient topics for newly hired teachers. These topics were selected based on their needs and the proponents' qualitative information gathered. The process dwells on the updating the newly hired teachers on the current trends and issues of education. It follows the 4A's approach and other appropriate strategies. On the same manner, the output or impact on the information gained out of the topics. Participants understand the concept and the processes involved, increased awareness of their knowledge, skills, and development needs, and through a journal or reflection notes and commitment form. The monitoring and evaluation follows a qualitative data collection using the in-depth interview. The process usually starts by selecting randomly from the recipients of the program. The teachers will be interrogated following the self-made questionnaire developed by the Human Resource and Development. The content of the questions was anchored on the training topic provided to them. The outcome of the interview was triangulated to the interview conducted to the direct superior, the school head. In this manner, the replies are cross-validated to have a strong basis on the gravity of truthfulness and reliability. The teachers are assured on the confidentiality of the answers. Over the years, the Open program has played an important part of my journey in DepEd. There are so many things that I've learned. It equips me with ideal knowledge apart from what is mandated in the PPST. The concept serves as an eye-opener in knowing the DepEd culture and helped me understand the core values, its mission, and vision. It also molded and guided me in my career development. It also provided me an idea how the pedagogies are executed and applied to the learners.
There have been a good number of innovations from the teachers after the open program. These are some of them. They enrolled in scholarship, masteral, and doctoral program. They developed action research to address prevalent problems in the classroom amidst pandemic and develop a conducive learning environment.
Of the 70 trained newly hired teachers, 70 of them have attained an adjectival rating of very satisfactory, with a numerical rating ranging from 3.5 to 4.49. The division uses the IPCRF to determine the level of competence per DepEd Order Number 2, Series of 2015.
Onboarding program or entrance is one of the greatest programs that our city schools division has offered. Through this division initiative, I was able to deliver at my best, even being a neophyte in the profession. Open has provided me insight, which are very essential in performing my job as a public school teacher. It has also capacitated me to see myself developing in teaching profession. Aside from good map that it has provided for career development, Open provided me various contexts to check and balance my priorities not only as a teacher but as an active, contributing member of a school community and a Valenciano. With Open, it was easy to keep myself on track with regards to the organization structure, ethical conduct, benefits and privileges in government services, and various different programs, projects, and activities. I am also enlightened with various concerns in my profession, such as child protection policy, classroom structuring, dress and social media code, and instructional trust in trying times, among others. With Open, I believe that I was able to do more with the provision of the ideas I made mention. Thus, with this division initiative and active engagement of my school and my professional endeavors, I was able to get myself recognized as one of the most outstanding preschool teachers in Valencia and in the region. I believe that Open capacitated me to be more engaged in terms of learning delivery, stakeholders linkages, both teachers collaboration, and school administrators technical assisting. I am a testimony that this program is worthy of its cost, and that through this, many, if not all, new teachers in our division will be championing our own best. I am Roy G. Pata, kindergarten teacher of Concepcion Elementary School, recipient of Harvest Award and Pasidungog sa Amit-Anang Mindanao Most Outstanding Teacher, a proud beneficiary of Open.
37 out of 70 entrants are voluntary members of Pag-ibig Fund, particularly in the modified Pag-ibig 2 or MP2 savings, which is designed for members who wish to set aside savings from their salary in calculating the value of financial management.
The COVID-19 phenomenon made the implementation very challenging. The manner of dissemination during the training have hampered the rollout of information. It could have been better when the training conducted with face-to-face modality, where instructions are clear and interaction are manifested. However, the Open technical team took the challenge in a positive way and take the odds as a form of improvement in the next years of implementation. The implementation of the program could be better following the suggestions. An electronic monitoring and evaluation mechanism to gain outright feedback of the program like e-journal and e-reflection. A face-to-face modality to have an in-depth delivery of the topics by the speakers. And lastly, the use of session guides in the conduct of Open.
In times like this, when problems abound and uncertainties threaten the quality of our services, in providing quality education, predictions of the future are risky. So many unforeseen variables in unexpected circumstances can influence results. If this is so, even in the best of our imaginings and hopes, it will be even more in the years to come. These are certainly not the best of times. Thus, when we are standing in tests, in bounded questions of the future, our hopes and ideals are preceded by a single word, if. But if all these ifs are put into the context of innovating programs, activities, and projects that will capacitate our educators and learners, if these ifs are utilized to assess teachers' needs to address gaps, if these ifs are translated into what is, then we may emerge victorious even in the worst of circumstances. We need a strong foundation for all our teachers. With our division flagship program, Harvest, we find ways for mitigating and minimizing, if not eradicating, gaps, issues, and concerns. Definitely, we try at the best of our abilities to face out threats. The renewal and innovation of programs like onboarding program for entrance or open, of which capacitating teachers, more importantly, the new ones in the department, requires deliberate effort. We re-examine the teacher needs, assess relevant activities, to hone them, and even make them adaptive to bold changes, if necessary, to bring out the best version of themselves. Through Open, we make newly hired teachers feel that DepEd is a good place to be. It reassures new teachers that they will enjoy being in the school and with the Department of Education. Open inculcates a culture of inclusivity. It makes teachers feel accepted and encourages them to build connections with others. It has them appreciate different kinds of people and learn to create synergy. Understanding that first-year teachers are eager to learn new things and grow their skills, including from each other. Open provides teachers opportunities to upskill their practices. Open is a roadmap of which teachers can see a clear path for career growth. Open, our flagship program, harvests honing agility and resilience of Valencia elementary secondary teachers and stakeholders, is just one of our division initiatives to address the ifs of the future. As one of the key movers in the City Schools Division of Valencia, I believe that the results of the programs, activities, and projects we make in home these days will be with us in the years to come in their better and even outstanding state. Thus, it is very important that even in the abundance of uncertainties, we remain steadfast, agile, and resilient. I hope that through Open, we create a culture where the light of our teachers can outshine those of the stars, and through their illuminations, we can let everyone see and walk the path where no Valencian is left behind.
Maluwag kapagpatangan, sariwara mga bubugan din bukid. Nakaglulang kabalalayan, uwa kukuda. Ang kaming pamula, utaw-tawan, akong tukoy nawa. Higugma ko
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd, natunghayan po natin yung latest video ng DepEd Valencia City, yung open nila tinatawag partner. Ano masasabi mo partner? Akala ko kasi tapos na yung napakagandang video na napanood natin kanina. Eto, talagang todo-todo na yung binigay sa atin ng DepEd Valencia City. Ano masasabi mo partner?
Yes, partner, kanina 'di ba sabi natin ang ganda ng documentary kasi bata yung nag-narrate. Pero para magkaroon tayo ng mga batang ganun partner, kailangan muna nating i-equip ang ating mga teachers. Kaya yun ang ginawa nila sa Open. Kaya nga sabi nila kanina, you cannot give what you do not have. Kaya kailangan talagang i-train natin ng husto at i-empower ang ating mga guro upang makapag-produce tayo ng dekalidad na learners dito sa Region 10 partner.
Well, tama ka dyan, partner. Definitely, sang-ayon ako dyan. If you want to bring out the best in our learners, in our children, we also have to take care of our teachers. Kasi frontliners sila eh. Sila talagang nandyan eh. they take care of our children and our learners. And I think DepEd Valencia City is doing great, and they're definitely on track. Kaya thank you very much, DepEd Valencia City, and congratulations. Siyempre, partner, pasalamatan na rin natin ang kanilang pinuno, di ba? SDS Rowena H. Paraon. Partner, singit ko lang ha, teacher ko yan si SDS. High school.
Anong grade, partner?
Ha?
Anong grade mo siya, teacher?
Fourth year high school. Si SDS
Okay,
Paraon, yes. Teacher ko siya. Siguro, partner, sapat na no, kung sasabihin ko, first section kami.
Pero parang mas gusto kong tanungin si SDS kung kumusta ka naman nung naging estudyante ka niya. Kasi self-serving yung mga statements mo, partner. Sa
Oo nga
susunod,
eh.
pag nagkaroon tayo ng pagkakataon, tatanungin ko talaga si SDS, kumusta ka naman nung estudyante ka niya?
Talagang abogada ka, partner, ha? Talagang gusto mo talaga just to, verify, validate talaga. Anyway, magaling na teacher. Physics teacher namin yan. Anyway, of course, thank you to SDS Rowena H. Paraon, ang ating napakagaling din na ASDS Conibel Sinistal. Siyempre, ang ating SGOD Chief na si Dr. Esther Tabaniag at CID Chief Dr. JV Vega Fria at ang kanilang buong team, Valencia City. Thank you very much and congratulations. Eto, partner, baka may dadagdag ka, partner, bago tayo mag-shoutout.
Ready na akong mag-shoutout, partner, kasi ang dami ko na nakikitang comments dito, partner.
Yes. Anyway, umpisahan muna natin, partner, bago tayo bumalik doon sa DepEd Valencia City ng mga viewers. Tingnan muna natin yung mga nanonood sa atin. Greet muna natin yung mga nanonood sa atin via DepEd Philippines, partner. Ito yon, si Jerry Chavez. Good morning, everyone, watching from TS Malita North District. Ito naman, kay Joma Kudas, Valencia Golden Harvest Division. Congrats. New Sese Madam Esther Tabanyag. Ito, another CMU1 Pride. Ayan. From Beth Shell Librado. Good morning. Watching from Malalag Central Elementary School, Sped Center East, Maitom District. Ito naman mula kay Janice Morana. Good morning. Watching from Looc National High School. Ito, Romblon. At mula naman kay Maria Luisa Baravicho, tama ba? Good morning from, watching from Kapian National High School, CS JDM Bulacan. At mula naman kay Jade C. Duran, good morning, watching from NSCES, Apopong District GSC Division. Partner, ikaw naman dyan. Sino yung mga nakita mo dyan via DepEd Philippines?
We say good morning to a top fan of DepEd Philippines, Amelita Alvarez Lorente, watching from Living Light Academy Incorporated from Putatan, Muntinlupa City.
Wow.
And we also say hi to Alma Olarte de Castro watching. Nabati na muna yata to siya, partner. Pero anyway, we also say good morning to Aisel Arrogante, good morning, watching from Tamnao Elementary School, DepEd, Quezon Province. And we have also greetings coming in from, saan ba ito? Nanonood siya sa DepEd Philippines at hindi natin siya kilala. We say good morning to William Agumana, watching from DepEd CLMD, o diba? And of course, nandoon din sa DepEd Philippines si Ma'am Amor Abrera. Good morning and happy viewing to all. Mary Flor Abrera, Grace Abrera Galarpe. Hello, brother Abrera. See you soon. And meron pa ba tayo dito? We also say good morning to Lesty Traso and Tenyeza. Good morning po, watching from Liano Elementary School, Caloocan City. Partner.
Ayan. Partner, balikan natin yung DepEd Valencia City. Ayan. Kung sino yung mga nanonood sa atin, ng mga kasama natin dyan sa DepEd Valencia City. Ayan. Sino ba? Direct. LC Lumocon Katuba. Good morning. Watching from Mahayahay Elementary School Division of Valencia City. God bless mga ka-DepEd. Hashtag DepEd Valencia. Hashtag BigaTEN. Ayan. Thank you. Of course, from Chief Beth Valdez Tabania. Good morning, everyone. Hello, ma'am, ASDS Conibel Sinistal watching from Uno Hotel. Meron yata silang activity doon. Oo. At saka mula kay Leonie, good morning, watching from Katumbalon Elementary School. Hashtag WEcope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. Mula naman kay, sino pa? Erdel K, tama ba? Adelina B. Babanto, watching from Dabong Elementary School, District 6, Valencia City, hashtag WeCope. Ganda naman talaga. From Samantha Shane Alpas. Good morning po, Samantha Shane Alpas, watching from Valencia National High School. At mula naman kay Hermogenes Sansub Nipot. Ayan, isang maaliwalas na umaga po. Watching from Valencia National High School. Go Valenciano, hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. Partner.
Yes, we also say good morning to Mary Ann Pelenio de Vera. Good morning to all. We are watching from Lilingayo National High School with my co-teachers Marife Armesin, Joy Pejano, Mar de Alonso, La Cuesta, Delia Galleros Algopera, Gabihan. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And we have from Irene May Flores Seno, good morning, watching from Valencia National High School, DepEd Valencia City, hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. And we have from Gwyneth, good morning, watching from Maapag Elementary School Division of Valencia City, District 4, again, hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. And meron pa, kay Lovell Macabale. Good morning everyone watching from the Division of Valencia City, Ginuyoran Central School. God bless everyone. God bless din po. And we have Isobel PJ Campomanes. No Valenciano is left behind. Congratulations, DepEd Valencia. Hashtag WeCope, hashtag BigaTEN. Meron pa ba direct? And we have Maria Luz Torda. Good morning watching from Tongan Elementary School. And Gilbert Antiponan Villarmia. Good morning, Gilbert Villarmia, watching from Mahayahay Elementary School Division of Valencia City, District 7, hashtag WeCope, hashtag Valencia City, hashtag BigaTEN.
Ayan, tuloy pa natin, partner. Todo-todo to. Hello po. Good morning. Giffany L. Gumapak, watching from Lumbayaw Elementary School District 3 of Valencia City Division. Ayan, thank you. From Honey J. Morales, good morning, watching from Valencia National High School. Thank you po. At mula naman kay Angelo Bonhe, good morning everyone, watching from Mahayahay Elementary School. At mula naman kay Sonia Antonio, good morning, watching from Buyog Elementary School, DepEd Valencia District 10. Ayan. At Ebyang Dumage Ivy Me, watching from ALS District 7, hashtag WeCope, hashtag DepEd Valencia, hashtag BigaTEN. At mula naman kay Marjorie Pascual, Cosning Dinsag, birth it talaga. Nako, thank you very much. Ayan, and lastly, Mary Grace Macalde Crisostomo, good morning, watching from Tungan National High School. Ayan, thank you very much, DepEd Valencia.
Maayong adlaw, Hunyo 2, 2029. Pagpadayon sa concrete perimeter fence sa Lurugan National High School, gipanguluhan sa mga alumni ng maong tulungan. Para masiguro nga safety ang atong mga kabataan, ipanghingusgan sa atong school principal nga tiwason na ang concrete perimeter fence nga gisponsoran sa mga alumni ng maong tulungan. Duha na katoy ang nilabay sa dihang natukod ang ulahi nga concrete perimeter fence ug naundang lamang kini tungod sa pandemya nga atong gisatubang. Busa, mapasalamaton kayo ang atong eskwelahan nga napadayon na maong project nga gipangulungan sa Lurugan National High School Batch 1990 with their batch president nga si Chemist Sherilyn Cervantes Bilaro. Batch 1999 with their president Mr. Johnny Ray D. Chipada. Batch 2003 with their representative Police Master Sergeant Elmer Nebria. And Batch 2012 with their president Mr. Esmeraldo Gamayo. Kini nga project kamulog ipadayon pinaagi sa leadership sa atong Noruga National High School Teachers Employment Association President na si Sir Roger S. Corpus.
On behalf sa akong batch year 2004, it is our great honor to help na mapadayon kini nga project para sa seguridad sa atong mga estudyante. I-encourage pud namo ang uban batch nga mutabang na mag-contribute para sa atong alma mater, Noruga National High School, ug pahuman kini nga project. Daghang salamat.
Maayong adlaw sa atong tanan. Ang pagkamanggihatagon usa sa mga mithi kag gikahimutan sa Ginoo. Ang Noruga National High School mapasalamaton sa atong mga alumni batches 1999, 2003 ug 2012 sa ilang makanunayong suporta ug paghatag og pinansyal para sa concrete fence sa atong tulunghaan. Ang matag batch nag-pledge og tagsa kaspan aron malupok ug kural ang palibot sa tulunghaan. Sa makausa pa, daghan kaayong salamat.
Para sa update diri sa Noruga National High School, ako si Flor de Linia Muta, inyong School Information Coordinator makaingon. Here in Valencia City, no Valenciano is left behind. Daghang salamat.
Maayong adlaw mga DepEd. Ang DepEd Elementary School, kompleto sa events sa health protocols sa pag-able sa klase tuig 2021-2022. Pinaagi sa MOOE na apud-apuran ang tanang grade level sa Lagdec Elementary School sa automatic thermal scanner ug alcohol dispenser. Diin pinaagi ni ining high-tech nga mga gamit, mamintinar ang pagsubay sa health protocols ug malikayan ang pagtakod sa COVID-19 virus.
In behalf sa Lagdec Elementary School, dako ang akong pasalamat sa DepEd sa budget nga gigahin alang sa ikadahang tuig sa modular distance modality of learning. Diin pinaagi ni ining mga high-tech nga mga gamit na himo kita nga andam sa pagpadagan sa modular distance learning. Ug pinaagi nining high-tech na mga gamit maprotektaran ang atong mga magtutudlo, ang mga ginikanan nga magkuha sa mga modules, labaw sa tanan ang mga magtutungha nga naghulat sa ilang tagsa ka mga panimalay.
Para sa BigaTEN DepEd Region 10, kini inyong ka-DepEd, Cherry Babes Junior P. Coran, gikan sa DepEd Valencia City, nga nagaingon, no Valenciano is left behind.
Maayong adlaw mga ka-DepEd, Philippine Statistics Authority nagpahigayon og PhilSys registration diri sa Valencia City Central School.
Ako si Roname S. Frasco, one of the registration center supervisors assigned here in Bukidnon for PhilSys under sa PSA agency. So naami din karon sa Valencia Central Elementary School kay nag-conduct mi og mobile registration. Kay we've come to this initiative para mas maduulan nato ang mga registrants which ages 5 above. So target na karon is ma-register gyud as much as possible tanan nga estudyante or maski pa og kanang mga bypassers or if allowed. So nanghangyo pod ko, magpahibalo ko nga we're doing this all over Bukidnon. So magulat lang ta sa mga schedule sa ato ang mga eskwelahan, doon nga eskwelahan, either high school and elementary under sa DepEd na division. So thank you.
Dako ang pagpasalamat sa lead principal sa Valencia City Central School sa maong laka nga gihimo sa PhilSys Team Valencia. Para sa BigaTEN DepEd Region 10, kini si ka-DepEd Jules John F. Lapitan, gikan sa Division of Valencia City, nga nagaingon, diri sa Valencia, no Valenciano is left behind.
ka-DepEd, balita at impormasyon mula kina Flor de Lincy Yamutan ng Lurugan National High School, Carrie Babes Jonor P. Curan ng Logdeck Elementary School, at kay Jules John F. Lapitan ng Valencia City Central School para sa DepEd News 10.
Eto mga ka-DepEd, para sa ating big attention, big attendance, please check these regional issuances. We have Regional Memorandum 323 on the mid-year conference for the Division School-Based Management or SBM coordinators on July 13 to 15. We also have Regional Memorandum 328 on the approval of the creation of new teaching positions from kindergarten to grade 12 for school year 2022-2023. Please also check Regional Memorandum 329 on Corrigendum and Addendum to RM number 180, series of 2022 on the RX Adobe computer-based regional assessment test for grade 6, grade 10, and grade 12, and paper pencil test for grade 3 learners. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, partner. Kaya parang mag-a-absent muna ako next week. Ikaw muna, ha? Anyway, we also have Regional Memorandum 330 on participation of the Division IT officers and awardees in the EdTech Innovation Awards 2022. Ito yung kinadirect, June 21 to 23. Partner.
Yes, we also have Regional Memorandum 331 promoting the use of IEC materials as supplementary advocacy to the Integrated School Nutrition Model or ISNM. We also have Regional Memorandum number 332 on the School-Based Feeding Program Coordination Meeting and 2021 Oplan Kalusugan or OK sa DepEd Program Implementation Review and Planning Workshop among school health personnel on June 29 to July 1. And we also have Regional Memorandum 333 on the call for nomination for the CIMEO VOCTEC Scholarship offering for the Virtual Regional Training Program on effective application of learning management system in online teaching and learning. Partner?
That's right, partner. More regional issuances. We have RM 334 on DepEd Virtual Storybook Forum, June 6 to 10. Ayan, nag-umpisa na kahapon. RM 335, recipients of the fiscal year 2022 SPED program support funds. And RM 336 on the workshop on the review and finalization of the policy for the gifted and talented. That would be June 13 to 17. And Regional Advisory 114, Kampiyon ng Wika 2022 at Dangal ng Wikang Filipino 2022.
Ka-DepEd, meron pa. We have Regional Memorandum 337 on the webinar series on culture-based education of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, which will be on September 22 to October 15. Regional Memorandum number 338 on fostering education with family, culture, and environment, which will be on June 9. And Regional Memorandum number 339 on the conduct of symposia on the 124th anniversary of the National Flag Day and Independence Day and prominent display of the national flag.
Ayan po partner at mga ka-DepEd, nagdaan na naman po ang halos 2 oras ng ating pagbibigay impormasyon at balita. Gusto ko pa man sanang magpapatuloy pa tayo partner, pero tapos na eh. Kaya tatapusin na natin yung inumpisahan natin kanina. Kaya we say thank you to the following for making every episode of BigaTEN DepEd possible. Siyempre, our Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, CESO 3, our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Victor G. De Gracia Jr., CESO 5. Siyempre, our guest division for today, the Division of Valencia City, headed by SDS Rowena H. Paraon and ASDS Conibel Sinistal. Siyempre, kasama si SGOD Chief Esther Tabaniag at CID Chief JP Vega Frias. Ayan, siyempre kasama pa rin ang ating napaka-aktibo na Senior Education Program Specialist, Sir Dennis Cabales, ang ating DIO, Dr. Annabel C. Rubio, kasama siyempre ang ating DepEd News 10 correspondents, Flor de Lincy Yamuta of Luruga National High School, Carrie Babes Junor P. Curan of Logdec Elementary School, at si Jules John F. Lapitan of Valencia City Central School for the DepEd News 10 updates. In today's episode, titled WEcope, Winning Encounters, Championing Operations, Programs, and Experiences.
And we would also like to thank our very own BigaTEN DepEd Creative Force na palaki ng palaki partner. Thank you partner sa pagsama mo sa akin ngayon kahit nagsabi ka na wala ka next week. Thank you pa din. And also thank you to Mr. Carlos B. Llamas III. Also thank you to our directors. Yes, ang daming utang. Kaya nga, nasa na kaya yun? And we also like to thank our directors, Ralph Simon L. Mabulay, Fatima E. Villaremo. Congratulations to your new assignment at the Public Affairs Unit, Miss Fatima. And we would also like to thank, of course, Clifford Biliponhay of the Office of the Regional Director. At maraming salamat din po kay Mr. Renel J. Kirit, our new Regional Information Technology Officer. Tama ba ako, ITO?
Yeah.
And salamat din kay Mr. Dennis Carl Fuentes, our new Regional Computer Management Technologist.
That's right, partner. At syempre, pinasasalamatan din natin ang support palagi mula sa Office of the Regional Director kay Ma'am Juvie Estrella, Ma'am Annabel Baculio, at kasama na rin dyan yung mga kasama natin sa legal unit, partner, di ba? Sino-sino ba sila?
Yes, partner. Maraming salamat kay Miss Joanna Pascua, kay Miss Mary Grace Makaambak, at kay Mr. Mel Highston Henson. Ayan, maraming salamat.
Of course, pasasalamatan natin sila partner, di ba? Kasi partners nila dyan eh. Oo, they take care of you, di ba? Of course, si Sir Elson Hamero and Team Camigin for BigaTEN DepEd 10 jingle. And as usual, kay Sir Nick Paniares for his generosity in helping us facilitate our account for the use of the StreamYard platform.
And of course, partner, we would like to thank our DepEd Regional Office 10 family. Thank you also to the 14 schools division offices. Thank you to all our DepEd schools, to all our stakeholders, and maraming salamat din po sa lahat ng ating mga ka-DepEd, sa lahat po ng nanood sa atin ngayon. And of course, Paulo, thank you to our learners, the heart of DepEd Region 10. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan. Habol ko lang partner, happy birthday sa ating kasamahan dito na si Rica Zacarias. Yeah, today yung birthday niya, direct, tama ba? Yes, tama. Ayan. Kita-kits sa sunod simana, kauban ang Division of Iligan City para sa lain na usab nga edisyon sa BigaTEN DepEd 10. Let's make BigaTEN DepEd 10 or Tuesday habit. Ug dinhi natapos ang atong ika-50 nga edisyon sa BigaTEN DepEd 10 Season 3. Ako si Ramon Gonzalez Abrera aka ka-DepEd Paulo, ang inyong Public Affairs Unit and Lead Officer. Taliwala sa mga pagsulay, ang among pag-alagad, kanunay.
Ug ako usab si Candice Racoma, ang inyong rakista, abogada aka ka-DepEd Rada, usab nagaingon sa DepEd Amihan ng Mindanao, nagkahiusang pag-alagad, nagpatibabaw. Sa gihapon, kami ang inyong kauban.
Kasaligan.
Kadangpan.
Siyempre, ka-DepEd. Hangtod sa sunod higayon, kini ang
BigaTEN DepEd 10. Atin to.
BigaTEN DepEd. DepEd Northern Mindanao, for the learners and the now, we're always here to serve you no matter how.
Thank you, thank you.
Pagsisikapan natin kamping, kalitan na edukasyon para sa bata, para sa bansa. DepEd Northern Mindanao, amihan ng Mindanao. BigaTEN DepEd, BigaTEN DepEd.